The train now arriving at platform 5 into 2205 diverted East Coast Mainline service to London King's Cross.
Okay, recently my brother-in-law is selling his double gauge layout off, various items. It's going over to O gauge, so I've purchased some rolling stock off him. So we'll start with these 21.5 ton hoppers. They're from Dapol. They're mineral wagons, or hoppers, more mineral wagons, should I say. And these have been weathered. Now I ran these with no loads in and they came up on the curves, so I've filled them with Hatton's coal. That has weighted them down and I've got no problem at all now. They needed weathering and it's come out pretty good. Okay, next to the Dapol 21 tonners are these 24.5 ton wagons by AcrosScale, which are ribbed. They're HUO hoppers, co-hop. And these have been weathered by Richard de la Camp, and I've got a fleet of 6 of these, a rake of 6 in various guises of weathering, and I've filled these with Hatton's coal and these look pretty good, so I'm really impressed with these. All different running numbers. So that's the co-hop HUO ribbed hoppers, which apparently ran till 1987, so they suit the layout of the period and modelling there. But lovely detail on these wagons, absolutely fantastic, very precise. Okay, another hopper wagon here, 21 tonner. I think this is Hornby. Again, I bought this off brother-in-law. And he's weathered this for me, and I've weighted this with coal and a lovely dirty old wagon there. Next to that is a dirty old brake van, which I've purchased off him as well, which is weathered. Need to fit some tail lights on there at some stage. Again, the weathering's really good on that. It's been around for a long time. Okay, in the yard here I have this Parcels van, which I've acquired, and it's been weathered, and I think it's used as a store for the yard. It can be used as a Parcels van as well, so that's been heavily weathered, and I remember seeing them like this, really dirty. A lovely looking Backman wagon again. Suits the period and modelling. Okay, I've just added more to the fleet of Dapol Grampus wagons, which he was selling off. So there's now 10 altogether. Made just some modifications like the flashing, like I've done on the older ones here. I may leave some as well. So they've been weathered by Richard de la Camp. and I like these wagons. So for engineering trains, suits really well. So that's a Dapol Grampus wagons. So I can run engineering trains. Next to that we have the Sea Cows, 3 of them I've purchased off him as well, which is weathered in a really used rust colour. I may put loads in these, I may not, but these are really well detailed. There's a few steps to add to that, things like that, which come as spare parts. So there's plenty for a ballast train now, next to the Hellion ones. So more Hellion ballast wagons here as well, smaller ones. Can't remember what they call these now. I'll list it underneath the titles. It's more trout, that's it, trout. So there's a couple here, trout wagons. Why do they call them trout? I do not know. Answers on a postcard. There's 2 with loads in there. And next to that we have a Shark brake van with the ploughs underneath for engineering works. Fit some tail lights to that at some stage. But it's weathered that as well. Okay, another addition are these SO tank wagons. For fuel and oils, which is weathered again really well. I really like these. These are from Bachmann, and they're just in the side at the moment. Further down the line we've got these SO tank wagons. Which is weathered. So we've got quite a long fuel train now. And at the rear of the yard are these 2 ventilated vans, which is also weathered. So we've now got 5 of these altogether. Okay, for the cement works, I bought these press flow wagons off him, which are really well detailed. He's weathered these himself in the cement dust colour. I may put magnetic couplings to these, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them all together. So make a good train up for the cement works. Now I don't know if these blue circle logos, what date that they disappeared from the wagons from. A few more down there, different guises. One's tunnel cement, just really covered up with the weathering, which is excellent. So I just bashed into the light there. Okay, there's another tank wagon he gave me here, which is Hellion, or Helgian, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I don't know what date these went out of service. They're an older wagon, so answers on a postcard, or answers on YouTube. But again, he's weathered that really well. I've acquired a few more of these 16-ton middle wagons as well. And these have been weathered, and I've run out of coal for some of them, but makes a good rake on the train now. Goes quite a way down. So I've got quite a few. Quite like these little 16-ton middle wagons. We used quite a bit. Sort of phased out in the late 80s, mid 80s. But I used to see them. But makes a good rake on the train now. You can see.